Someone going through a divorce and you're wondering what's going to happen with my retirement plans, right? That's a common question we get here as family law lawyers in Wisconsin. I've got 5 tips for you. I'm Kyle Kaufman, attorney here at hkklawoffices.com. We're family law lawyers in Wisconsin. We like making videos for you on things that we think bring value to your life. If you like our page, please subscribe, like the page, leave comments, questions, and we'll get back to you. So guys, are you someone going through a divorce and you're wondering what's going to happen with my retirement plans, right? That's a common question we get here as family law lawyers in Wisconsin. I've got 5 tips for you. The first one is this. Number 1, what kind of plan do you have? All right, is it a retirement plan that was established through your employer or a former employer, or is it a plan that you established on your own? All right, so typically plans through employers are 401ks, 403bs, or pension plans. If you started it on your own, you're typically talking about an IRA, an individual retirement account, or a Roth IRA, an RIRA. All right, it's important that you define what those are because each one has different tax consequences, and components to it, and so you need to specifically define the plan. Number 2, take a look at when did you contribute to this plan? When did you incur the plan? When did it start and when did you contribute? Okay, it's important because there are certain evaluations that have to be done with these retirement plans, and oftentimes courts will be considerate and exclude sometimes the premarital components. So that is an argument at least that you can make out of fairness in your case and something that you should be aware of. So that gets me to the third point here is what is the value of the account? You need to actually figure out what the fair market value of your retirement plan is, okay? Fair market value is, well, what could I exchange it for? Essentially, if you had a garage sale, what's somebody going to pay me for it? So with a retirement plan, we're talking about the fair market value. If you liquidate it today, what is it worth, right? And you can determine that from looking at your account statements typically. However, some plans are a little bit more tricky and you may need to hire an expert who's going to come in and do an evaluation, particularly on a pension, right? To determine what the present value of that account is, all right? So again, another reason to know, going back to step number 1, what kind of plan it is to determine how you value that, okay? The fourth thing for you to consider is as you're going through this, what approach do you want to take with your retirement plan? Are you trying to keep it together 100% or are you willing to divide it up either equally or some other percentage in order to equalize the marital estate? That's something that courts are typically looking at in a divorce, particularly in Wisconsin, where we're a community property state. And what that means is courts are looking, how do I divide the property equally between these 2 divorcing parties, right? So you need to talk to your financial representative, your attorney, and get as much knowledge as you can, all right, to determine what's best for you in that retirement plan. Sometimes there could be consequences if you go in and segregate a portion of that account, actually taking money out of that account. And in other situations, maybe it's not that big of a deal, and it's really going to depend on your circumstances, your age, and what's going on in your life. That gets me to the 5th point. Tax consequences, a really important thing. Make sure you fully understand what it means to you to be awarded these accounts, how to value them, and if you're going to divide them, segregate them, as it relates to the tax consequences of all of that, okay? You need to understand whether or not when you're valuing it, if you need to discount it for tax purposes, and if you're a person receiving anything from a retirement account, what that means for the tax consequences to you, okay? And the person essentially that owns the account. So talk to an accountant, talk to your financial representative, talk to your lawyer about these things related to taxes and the 5 points that I've addressed here related to retirement plans. I'm always willing to talk to you about your situation. We work here in Wisconsin and we love helping people through their family law situations. Reach out to us, watch our videos. Thanks.